Hold up.
What's going on, you guys? It's Forever DNM and welcome back to another video. If you guys are new to this channel, hit the subscribe button down below. Also turn on the post notifications so you get an alert every time we post. So today is going to be a little different. Obviously you can see that Mary is not with me. Today I wanted to discuss something very personal to me, and I'm targeting the people obviously that have been through it and that can relate. So when I was young, I was about 8 years old. That was the first time that my dad left me. The reason why my dad left me and my family was because he cheated on my mom. And I think that was one of the hardest things growing up. I think that's the hardest thing for anybody growing up, but at that age it was very crucial because I haven't developed myself yet at all, right? That's a crucial part of growing up. And I think what it has done for me is it created somebody that appreciates everything, all the little things, you know, and it really appreciates, like, I really appreciate my mom. And I just kind of wanted to explain and just kind of take you guys there where I was, you know, just more into depth. It was hard. I can honestly say it was the hardest thing I had to do, and I had very hard ways of showing that it was affecting me. And like, obviously I'm giving my mom a hard time because I don't understand my own emotions, you know. I don't know why I'm failing school. I'm grade 3, I'm getting D's, you know what I mean? It affects your children. So basically what I want to say is, like, to everyone that's living with their single parents, they don't have a dad, right? They have a difficult time growing up. Like, I want you guys to understand that you will make it through. You have to work harder than the average person, because the average person, they have everything. Not everything, but they have the necessities. Like, we barely got to eat. You know what I'm saying, guys? Like it's really tough times. Like, I remember, like, to be specific, this is one of the most crucial things that really hit me. I had to take a bath in a laundry tub, right? And we shared one room, 3 of us, in a basement. What really hit me was when KFC used to have their Tuesday specials, when it was actually a toonie. My mom, my brother, and I had to share one, so that's 2 pieces, with each other. You know what I mean? Like, some days, yes, we can have like $2 each, like we can have a combo each, but there was times that, like, my mom couldn't afford it. So I had to be thankful that I was eating at all. And I think that's one of the hardest times. And you really realize how low you are when you have to go to a food bank. And it's crazy because in school you donate to the food banks, right? And it's just crazy because we had to sign up to get the food that you guys were donating in school. And it's embarrassing, guys. It's really tough because you don't want people to know you're poor. Right? You don't want to feel like that you're hungry all the time, you eat too much, you know, it, like, because you can't help it. You don't have what everybody else has. And I can honestly say, like, from what I've come, what I've worked up to, it's very humbling to see, like, where you're at. I'm not even where I want to be, you know what I mean? But it's just, when you remember times like that, like, it's hard to cope. And I'm just here to like show everybody that can relate to me, you gotta keep fighting, guys. When you stop the fight is when you give up on not only yourself but your family, because at the end of the day you're doing it for yourself, but who else are you doing it for? You're doing it for your loved ones, your mom, especially if you can relate to me. It's only your mom and maybe a sibling. You owe them everything, and now they don't necessarily ask for it because they're good parents. They just do it because they love you. You want to do it because you want to show them that what they did, what their struggle wasn't for nothing. And that's what I want you guys to do. I want you guys to not forget where you came from. I want you guys to really appreciate it. When your mom starts giving you shit because she keeps asking you for money, what I didn't physically say it, but what I'm doing is I owe my mom everything. My life. But I can't get her right now. because I can't support me and then support her as well. My promise before I die is to get her back. Whether in one way it's buying her the house you always wanted to buy for her, whether it's, I don't know, whatever you think, buying her the new car. It doesn't have to be materialistic. Just show her your appreciation for what she has done, because I love my mother. I love you, Mama. From the bottom of my heart, you're my favorite person in the whole wide world. Because without you, I wouldn't be here speaking to the people, telling them how much I'm proud to be your son. And you dropped everything for me. You didn't get to finish college because of me. You didn't get to do the things you wanted to do because of me. So now it's my obligation to do everything I can to give you what you deserve. I want you guys that are going through this to talk about it, because when I was growing up, I didn't say anything. So I bottled everything up, and that's kind of what created my anger issues. It's not healthy because you're taking it on the person you love, and all they're trying to do is look out for you. Now, there's a difference between them taking your dreams away from you and you just lashing out because they're just trying to tell you to do better. I'm doing everything I can. My mom, me growing up, I was a bad kid, you know? So my mom's happy that I'm doing anything with my life. She's lucky that I'm not doing what my father did, and I'm not like him. So my father went to jail, I think when I was about 10. I'll tell you guys, it was for second-degree murder. I think it changed, like whatever it was manslaughter, whatever it was. It's along those lines, right? And growing up, I've always hated him to the bone, to the teeth, deep down, you know. And this is the story I want to tell you guys, because a couple years ago, he got out, and I didn't know how to feel. How could you know? You missed my whole childhood. What are you supposed to feel? I spent every day, every night growing up crying about this person. I got to high school, I was like, F this guy, you know, he wasn't there. Which is true. I think I believe I have every right to say that, right? And it was affecting everything, you know. From the person that I did not want to be, I was becoming. I didn't like it. And when I got arrested, if you guys saw in the previous video, we discussed it briefly. It was a reality check for me. And that moment when I got arrested, I said, I am exactly like this person. And I hated it. And I hated myself about it. I kind of killed myself about it, to be honest. What I can honestly say is, guys, like, you have to want better for yourself. Because everything that everybody is telling you is true. You hang out with these people, you're gonna go to jail. You hang out, you do these things, you do drugs, you do all that, you're gonna go to jail. And it was true, because that's the type of people I was hanging around. They didn't want better for me. They kind of want you to, they want to see you fail. And that's when I realized, like, I'm growing up, because I just cut off every single person that I felt wasn't relevant anymore. I'm not sad about it. I don't care what you have to say about it. I made that decision because I wouldn't have been where I'm at. A lot of people my age are still living at home. I'm not dissing any of you, but I'm thankful to where I'm at. I was able to move out. I'm with Mary, you know. I'm happy. I'm not where I want to be. I'm not happy of where I'm at, but I'm happy in the position that I'm at, you know. And I'm not knocking anybody that still lives at home. That's, you know, that's amazing. Save your money while you're at home. Save your money. That will be helpful. It's harder when you move out. Me personally, I needed space because I'm what you call like a lone wolf. I need to be on my own. And he got out. I just went off track, but he got out and I decided to go see him. This is where I really grew up, right? And I feel bad because I gave false hope, but it's not, I shouldn't feel bad, to be honest. I don't care. You know what I mean? Because he has no right to say anything to me. I don't care. I don't care who you are. If they haven't been in your life, they don't have any right to say anything, ask for anything, none of that. None of that. So, or expect anything. You should be happy I went to go see you in the first place, right? So I went to see him, you know. I'm kind of mending something that was never there. You know what I mean? You left when I was 8. I don't know you. at all. You know what I mean? And I'm sorry, like, whoever gets disrespected by this, but I don't really care, you know, because I'm here where I'm at. You guys weren't there. My mom was there. My mom's side was there. So I don't want to hear anything from anyone that doesn't have a right to say it to me. Yeah, I went to see him because I've grown. This is the man that I hate. So I tried to, you know, do what's right and build a relationship. You know, just talk and stuff. And the more I kept seeing, because I gave up my Sundays, guys, for this person, you know? And the more I did it, the more I thought to myself, why does this person deserve my time? But the person that took care of me since forever, as long as I've been here, doesn't get my Sundays. Now that doesn't make sense. So I did it for a little bit. I realized I'm giving my time to the wrong person. And I'm not saying he's a bad person, like, he's done bad things, you know? He's not relevant to me. The people that understand will understand. People that are so naive, you got some growing up to do. Because don't think that I'm just gonna have a whole childhood wasted and I'm just gonna forgive and like act like we're all good. It's not good, man. And I don't owe you anything. You owe me everything. Yeah, I just said I don't want to see you anymore. That took a lot. That took a big step because I was blinded by emotion, because that was what I told myself that I wanted to believe, that I just missed him. That was it. But you can't mend something that's been destroyed. You gotta use that because you're already a warrior. You need to understand you're already a warrior, guys. You suffered. You don't eat like everybody else. You don't get to clothe yourself like everybody else. It's okay to be that kid. And if you can handle that, you can handle anything. Like I said, it's not, no offense to anybody out there that works hard for their money. I'm not saying you guys don't work hard. I'm targeting the people that relate to me. I think that's pretty much it, guys. I just wanted to share that with you. A little bit of background about how I got to this point. What I had to go through to get to this point. Like what I really had to go through. Be thankful for what you have, guys. And fight for the things that you want. I love you guys. I hope you got a little piece of me in your hearts. Thank you for listening to me. Always remember, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And we'll be back with the next one. Peace.
Hold up.